Hey there guys, today we're taking a look at Unix Loader, a DLL loader framework for VRChat. Now if you have been looking to make your very own client, this would be one of the best places to start. Unix Loader allows you to make your own DLL based cheats with VRChat seamlessly using IL2 CPP runtime with C++. They provide the files for you to use as a reference in your Visual Studio project to make your dreams come true. Now, if you're not into the client making business, well, they offer a free client as a template called Luna, and Luna is absolutely spectacular. But before we go any further, let's go ahead and take a look at Unix Loader's application. So, when you open up Unix Loader, it validates your account and you're in. Now they have a couple tabs here. Your account tab tells you your name and your duration of your license. The settings will allow you to alter the theme as well as whether you want to have auto injection and the time and delays between the injection and DLLs. You can also reset your config here. In the console tab, it lets you know all of the things that are happening. In the splash screen tab, you can change the loading picture to whatever you'd like. In the game tab, it gives you the set path for the game you have, whether it's installed and whether you want desktop or VR mode. And in the DLLs tab, this is where you can add your very own DLLs or use their free provided one, which is Luna Client, which is what we're going to be looking at right now. So all I have to do is press launch game and I can take my hands off of the mouse and keyboard and I can just sit back and relax because this does everything for me. I don't have to do anything at all. Right now, we can just take a breath, relax, calm down, and let Unix do its work. So this CMD prompt here is going to be your console in case you want to look at any of the backend stuff that's going on. It gives you some of the hotkeys and tells you what's going on with that. So let's go ahead into the game and take a look at Luna Client. As you can see from the top left, it lets you know that you're using Luna, your current FPS, your username in VRChat. And if you press right shift on your keyboard, which you can also change, which we'll get into later, it will open the menu. In the first tab, we have the profile, which is your name, letting you know that you're actively in the room, how long you've been in the session of VRChat, your relative position to where you're standing, whether you are grounded or jumping or airborne, what platform you're on, like desktop or VR, your run, walk, jump, and gravity. And in the quick actions, it lets you save your position and load your position. And you can also respawn with this just in case you get stuck or laggy somewhere else. So yeah, that's really cool. In the movements tab, we have a speed modifier, which basically allows you to, run around really quick, get to where you need to go way faster than you would have been able to. So that's really awesome. Your jump modifier obviously is going to allow you to jump much higher than you'd ever want to. And in case that's not high enough, they have infinite jump, so you can not only jump that high, but you can jump that high twice, 3 times, or infinitely until you are in the void. Now for the gravity modifier, all you have to do is turn this guy down and you are starting to float like you're in space. So that is really cool. You can strengthen the gravity, drop out of the sky, or you can lighten it up and be on your way. The no clip obviously allows you to fly through walls and the floor. And creative flight basically allows you to do the same thing without the directionality. You can look up and down just fine and be in a straight line in case you need to be. The avatar scale allows you to be much taller and much shorter, the absolute minimum. And force avatar height for those game worlds that try to reset your height. In the players menu, you can double click on a player to see their user ID as well as their relative position, whether they're in VRChat and whether they're the instance master. You can teleport to them, copy their ID, or go back and check out more players. They also have a search players bar so that you can type in actual names that you want to look up. And they also have a friends tab, so you can click on this to just see your friends only. They have a specific teleport tab, which also allows you to still save your position and load it, as well as the players that you can just click on, which will teleport you right to them. And they also have a follow player, so this will actually attach you to them, but by a specific distance. So if you want to be 10 meters away before you start getting dragged by them, or whether you want to be right on them and as they move, you have that option. In the exploits tab, we have drone crash. So if someone has VRChat Plus like you or someone else and they pop out a drone and you click on this, well, people are going to crash. You have deserialization, and when this is on, whenever you turned it on, you're going to be in that position and people aren't going to see you walking around, so you're practically a ghost. When you turn off deserialization, it will let you know in the notification at the top right, as well as turning it on. And for fast sync, this basically happens, you'll need this whenever you deserialize or anything like that, because sometimes some worlds will give you some latency and cause your audio to just be a little bit later slightly, and maybe your items that you move might be a little bit lagged behind. But once you do fast sync, this will sync that right up to make everything smooth again. They also have username spoof, so you can literally type whatever name you want, such as like, Jar from Murder 4, and when you hit apply, it will literally change your name, as you can see in the top left, to that user, and whenever you go join that world, it will apply the spoof and give you any benefits that the world has to offer for that username. Under World tab, there are some world exploits like Murder 4 and others that they are adding to Luna Client in the near future, so look forward to that. Under the Settings tab, we have a display. You can turn off and on the FPS counter at the top left. You can make the opacity very opaque or super transparent, depending on your wants. The UI scale can be brought up very big and very small, depending on if you have like an 8K or 4K monitor, and you might need it to be that way. Enable and disable the notifications for your serialization and how long you wish to see those durations. The theme, which you can literally customize your own color to how you want your menu to look, which is really cool. As well as them having pre-made loaded options that look absolutely amazing. Some of my favorite are Sunset and Rose. I think Rose is very nice and Sunset's super punchy. Effects, you can have the animations and star background and things disabled or not, and you can have minimal or full effects depending on your liking. And the hotkeys, in case you don't like how the menu opens or how your no clip is toggled, you are able to click on these and change them to whatever you want. And that's pretty much it. That is Luna Client in a nutshell. I think Luna Client is amazing. I think the Unix team is absolutely amazing. I've been with them for a little while now, and they are just amazing to be with and use their products. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you're interested, check out Unix Loader today and get Luna Client now. See ya.